Welcome to Intimacy Evolution with Brianna and Mark Carey, where they discuss desire, intimacy, and how to embrace the changes within your relationship. Brianna has been a sexual health educator for 14 years and is currently working as a relationship and intimacy coach. Mark is a licensed professional counselor and has been running his own private practice for 6 years. Together, they have 2 young kids and have dealt with the many ebbs and flows during their 15 years together. Intimacy evolves over time, and that's okay. Let's talk about it. Hello, and welcome to Intimacy Evolution. I'm Brianna Carey.
And I'm Mark Carey.
We are married.
Yes, we are.
Did not pick up on that. Yeah. So this is our first recording of the new year. We've had some episodes come out so far for the month, but this is our first one that we're recording in the new year, 14 days in, and it feels very eventful.
Well, when you start out the new year with a trip to Costa Rica, it happens like that.
Yeah. We had the new year. We just stayed in, laid low. You were sick the week after Christmas. We're just going to do a little recap here for you. So Mark was sick the week after Christmas, like almost the whole week. It was rough. The kids we were all stir crazy. Yeah. By the end of it, though, the kids got to go play with some friends and did some stuff. And yeah, we had a low-key New Year's Eve, stayed at home, which was really nice because we were leaving for Costa Rica on the 2nd. So we had packing to do, and we also just did not want to get sick again before we left on a trip.
Yeah, friends invited us to go do something for New Year's, and we're like, well, one, we're leaving the kids, and we can't leave them again, too much time away. Yeah. And I don't want to be around a whole bunch of people because I
just
cannot get sick.
Yeah. Again. So, so yeah, it was heck of a way to start the new year. So that's kind of actually what we're going to be chatting about today. It's our trip to Costa Rica, what it was for, experiences we had. I kind of mentioned, I think a couple episodes back actually, about how my word for the year is connection. And unintentionally, all of the episodes this month have been about connection in some way or another. And we're just going to feed into that theme. I'm kind of liking this. And it's about how our connection got a little tested, maybe. It was good, but then we had moments where we were tested. We had connections with friends we hadn't seen in a while. We had new connections with people.
Yeah.
Connection. The word of 2023.
That's your word.
My word. So
I have a word. She has a word. We have a word together.
Yeah.
3 words.
Yeah, 3 words.
But
well, that's another episode.
Yes. So let's start before we even left.
Yeah.
It was a little stressful. Mm-hmm. We are leaving. So every travel we've ever done, I think this is true. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we've left in the morning.
Yes.
Okay. So this was our first PM flight. We were flying to Dallas.
Yeah. And
going to do an overnight there in a hotel, together. The original idea is that we'd have more time. We could have dinner together. We could hang out together. That didn't end up happening.
Sure didn't.
We went straight to the hotel, went to bed, and woke up the next day. But anyways, so we were trying to get our stuff ready, make sure we had everything, as well as get the kids ready and off to
house
grandparents'
prepared
house.
For the dog sitter to come over, all the things that you need to do. Yeah.
I did not feel like I managed some of those pieces very well myself. Let some of that stress get to me. And that just gets a little chippy sometimes.
Chippy?
Yeah.
All right.
Kind of, I don't know. What would you describe it?
I don't know where you're going with that, but I'm liking the word.
Yeah, I just felt like I was a little on edge, and at times I kind of
not quite stabby, just a little chippy.
There you go. I don't like to get stabby. That'll get you in big trouble.
Gotcha. You're just like a little, not a full shank, but just a little. No. Yeah. Okay, that took a turn, but
that took a. Yep. The kid has been asking about.
That's a whole other thing. Yeah. Things kids ask you and conversations you're not prepared for.
He's asking about Scream. I don't know how he heard about Scream.
Yeah.
There's a new one coming out. That's why.
Is there really?
Yeah, it has...
Scream 12? What are we on now?
Has Wednesday Addams, the actress.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fitting. I might see it then.
No, you won't.
I will not.
No. You'll be up every night. Like, no, let's not.
Anywho, yes, it's a whole other thing.
So, but it calmed down before we went because everything got into their place and it felt pretty good. And so off to the airport.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to say anything else.
Not really. No, I was pretty proud of myself. Got packed in a decent amount of time this time.
Yeah, you were ready and prepared.
Cool. I had most of my stuff packed the day before, which was cool.
The benefit of going to the beach when it's wintertime is you can pack all your clothes because it's not the same clothes for the most part.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, we got to the airport. Pretty uneventful for that. We went to Dallas and had an overnight and then got up early the next morning because unfortunately, so what the deal was it doesn't matter, but it was an overnight layover, but it was long enough that we could go ahead and go to a hotel. And so we had to fly to Miami the next morning and then fly to Costa Rica. And so we still had to wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Still a full day of travel.
Yeah, it's a full day of travel. Again, it was actually uneventful, which was really nice coming off of holiday chaos for flights
being canceled.
Yeah, delayed, canceled, all of that. So everything was very smooth. And the whole reason we were going to Costa Rica was for a friend's surprise 40th birthday. And so we're taking pictures, but we can't really post anything because we don't want to give anything away because they were already there. They arrived Tuesday. So they could get settled in while everybody was arriving Wednesday. And we'll talk about that more in a minute. So I'm sleeping on the plane from Miami to Costa Rica. I accidentally took Mark's window seat.
The universe. Let's back up. Our flight from, I just love how big the plane was from Dallas to
we got to talk
Miami.
about the plane. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a 4-seater in the middle, 3 seats on both sides, massive airplane.
10 seats across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
International plane, but I don't know, Dallas to Miami. But
yeah.
It was, hadn't been in one of those in a long time. So,
yeah, the last time was Europe.
Yeah.
But
that was years ago.
That was 8 years ago. So we've been trying to go to Costa Rica for 8 years now. Like this has been on our vision board, our dream, or it's been a dream vacation for us. And we've had a couple of opportunities in the past come up, but then they have fallen through.
Yes.
And so, yeah, when our friend was like, hey, I'm wanting to plan this surprise party. Would you guys be able to make it during this time? We're going to go here. And we were like, hell yeah. Like it's finally happening. So we were super excited. So anywho, the plane was awesome. Okay.
Miami to Costa Rica. So we had, I had the window seat, which I never get the window seat. Like usually we fly Southwest, we get to choose our own seats. I let Brie have the window seat, whatever.
I sleep on the plane.
Yeah. It goes to waste because she just sleeps the whole time.
I took pictures.
Oh, okay.
Anywho.
Takeoff and landing, she takes pictures. Fair enough. But this time we were flying American, so our seats were
assigned,
assigned. And I was assigned the window seat. And I'm like, oh, great, I get the window seat. Just naturally how we walk, she walks in front of me on the plane. And then it's like, oh, well, I guess you're getting the window seat and I'll just take the middle seat. But the universe always works out, right? So I'm sitting there. There's a guy next to me. He's with his family. They have the 3 seats across the aisle, his wife, 2 kids, and then he's next to me. We get to talking, and he moved his whole family, or they moved to Costa Rica in 2020 during the pandemic. They were in Philadelphia and on the coast. Everything was shut down and it was very restrictive. And they're just tired of all that. And so they moved to Costa Rica.
The kids weren't in school anyways. He had his own businesses and they decided, why not?
Yeah. And so we just kicked off a conversation about what that looked like and how he did that and like all the things to consider, you know,
and
healthcare,
then I fell asleep.
Safety. Yeah, you fell asleep.
So Mark's getting the whole
most of this conversation. You know, it was a great conversation. I asked him to get contact information for anything, and we connected. Very nice people, and it kicked off a conversation for us of like, what would it be like to move somewhere else, to a different country, or what would it be like to move to a different country for a month or 6 months or whatever that looked like. Because we can both work remotely, we can figure something out with the kids.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of that's to be determined.
Yeah.
I think in the future, we talked to other friends about this, and they're like,
on
the trip, they're like, let's do it for a month, and so we have some other friends that would be into that, and so I think tentatively 2024 is the plan. I have no idea,
and we're already planning a family vacation to go back. So
to Costa Rica,
to go back with the kids, and then my in-laws, so the grandparents, and so we'll be going back at least once this year, and then tentatively for an extended period of time next year. And we'll share. I mean, if you've never been to Costa Rica, it is magical. Like
very much so.
There's just something about it. We've done a lot of traveling to a lot of tropical places. We've been to Mexico multiple times. We've been to Jamaica multiple times. We've been on cruises. So we've been to Honduras, Belize, Grand Cayman, like all
Dominican Republic.
Yeah. We've been to Dominican, a couple of times. And there is just something about Costa Rica that it's indescribable, honestly, besides saying magical. And you're just like, okay, I can't really capture that essence, but you can't until you're there. Yeah. And everybody there felt it. And it could have been a collective because of the experience. But honestly, anybody that I hear that has gone to Costa Rica explains it the same way. I mean, that's why we see retreats and stuff there all the time. It's a hotspot destination for retreats and spiritual work.
Yeah, lots of people moving when they retire, all this other stuff. So it was a great conversation. I was glad to connect with him, and probably very useful connection for us.
Yeah, very much so.
It's nice to have someone that's done it or been there or has experience.
Yeah.
So
exactly. Yeah.
Back to connection, right?
Yeah. See, connection. And you never know when that's going to happen. And I'm, again, the universe, because if I would have been sitting in the middle seat, I wouldn't have said 2 words. I might have said, hi, sorry, I bumped your elbow.
Sorry, I'm drooling on your shoulder as I sleep.
I would not, because I would be on your shoulder.
True.
At that connection, it would have been a missed connection.
Craigslist misconnections. Oh boy.
So it was awesome. And so we get to Costa Rica, and pretty uneventful at first. So our friend is so detailed, and she would be an amazing event planner.
Oh yes.
But just the scale of like the level that she thought everything out. So everybody was arriving. She had planned a full morning for him. So he had a massage in the morning. Then she had a noon tea time. So he went golfing. So that way they would be gone for the majority of the time that everybody was coming into the resort. And so basically by the time we got there, we didn't really have time to walk around and do anything. We had to get to our room, change, and get ready for dinner for the big reveal that night. And then also they would be coming back from golf. And there was a little bit of a panic in there at some point, because I guess there was nobody else on the golf course. And so he was just like flying through it. Yeah. And so we were like having fun and giving her suggestions on how to slow things down, but they made it work.
Yeah. And like, it was like, oh, we're flying through this. I don't know when we're going to be back. And it was like, it all worked out.
It did. Yeah. So we get to our rooms. Those were gorgeous. We're posting all of our pictures on social media. So go check them out on Instagram.
Over the next week, we'll catch up on all the things that we couldn't post.
Yeah. It was beautiful. We're all in our rooms. We're getting ready. And then we had a shuttle that was taking us to dinner. So we had 2 of it. There was 15 of us total that were there to surprise him, plus them. So 17 in our group total. So 15 of us, 2 shuttles. We take off. It's in a very mountainous part of the country, but we're driving on a road. And then all of a sudden they turn and they start driving on the golf course, not on the, what is
cart
it?
path.
Cart path.
Of
yes.
the golf course. So,
and we're like, did we take a wrong turn? Like,
so the resort has a beach house, and I don't know how it all works, but You have to go through the golf course, drive on the cart paths to get there.
Yeah.
Luckily, these
There's no
passenger
lights.
vehicles are like very narrow. They fit on the cart path just fine.
It was wild.
It was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
And then we pull up and boom, there's this house on the beach. There's
like a restaurant, yeah.
Building. A restaurant. And they have tables outside. They have lights, music.
Yeah, it was really cool. You see the ocean. We have 2 tables that are fully set, with place settings and everything. They have the open bar on, and so we're hanging out and getting ready, and we had the music queued up for him as soon as he walks out. And, so we all gathered around and play his music. It starts blasting. They come around the corner and we all just yell, "Happy birthday!" Yeah. And of course we're all like, well, I was tearing up, just like he's literally stopped in his tracks because he's like, hold on. Like he was just far enough away that he couldn't see our faces really.
And it was like, it was lit, but a little dark still. So it was just like,
mood lighting on the beach.
He's like, when we talked to him about it, he's like, yeah, I knew right away. I knew this person, that person. Then I saw everyone else. Yeah. And I think his word was, "Are you kidding me?" That's what he kept saying.
"Are you kidding me?" Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Oh my gosh. And then the relief that our friend had, she's like, "We did it."
Yeah. Success.
Because we'd been planning this for a year and a half. Well, we had known about it for a year and a half. She'd been planning for a long time, and for all of us not to accidentally say something or post something, or there were some close calls. There were some close calls, yeah.
But it all worked out.
Yeah.
And then
there were a couple of other surprises that were trickled out through the week too. So she had to make sure she's like, don't say anything about the other things. And so we had dinner. It was amazing, delicious dinner. And then we all went and just walked on the beach. And we were catching hermit crabs, and like there were so many hermit crabs, and just had a really good time hanging out. So,
and when we were on the beach, the moon was out, the stars were amazing, the stargazing was fantastic. It was wonderful. Yeah, and talked to each other, caught up with friends we've known. There are a couple of, I would say, 3 couples. Mm-hmm. Or 2 couples.
I don't know where you're going with this.
That we've met, but
3 couples that we had. 4.
4
couples that we have met at different events that they'd had here and there, but haven't really like.
I didn't have a close connection or like
friendship with. Yeah, so it was really cool to get to know them more. Yeah, so then we went back, and the next day we had breakfast. It was kind of a slow morning, which was nice. We all met and hung out by the pool, which all of them were infinity pools. So it's just like looks out over the ocean, and it's just like gorgeous. So lots of wildlife. And then that afternoon, so somebody had special shirts made with his face on them.
So there are tropical shirts with his face.
Yeah, so it was fun. So that's the shirt we were wearing. And then we were going on a catamaran for the afternoon. And yeah, so snacks, food, lunch, drinks, all the things, paddle boards, a swim raft, snorkel gear. I know a few of you guys had taken the paddle boards out to the shore once we had like anchored.
We anchored a little way off of a different beach, and we paddled to the beach and checked it out and looked at everything. It was cool.
Yeah, and then we all sat. Yeah, and then towards the end, we all sat around on the back of the boat, which was facing the sunset. So it was just a beautiful experience to share with everybody, because it was mesmerizing, like just to watch the sunset over the water with the mountains. And so then after that, we went to a place called the Dive Bar. Which
I don't know what it's actually called, but it's just a dive bar.
I thought it was called Dive Bar.
Is it? Maybe.
I thought that's like the whole fun of it. So we went to the marina, got to see some insane yachts
and their support vessels and all their toys.
Yeah, so all the guys are geeking out, of course. We're like, oh, look at this. Oh my gosh. Like they were impressive. They were impressive, but of course, guy level geeking out was fun. So we had dinner and it was delicious, and they had a live band. And so we got out there and we were dancing, having a good time. Then we went back, and it was really nice. I mean, you can tell that we're all older because I don't think there are really any super late nights.
Well, there couldn't be. The bars all closed at 10.
Well, that is true too. It worked to my benefit then because
Yeah. Well, the first night we were so exhausted. We weren't lasting anyways.
Yeah.
And then every day was filled with things to do and busy. And so I don't know that I would have lasted much later than that.
Yeah. But it was just nice because we woke up at 5:45, 6 o'clock in the morning to watch the sunrise. Like it was so pretty. And then what was it? I think it was like by that third day. I don't know. I'm getting confused on my days. But anyways, one of the mornings, like it was the last 2 mornings we were there, the howler monkeys were really getting after it at like 4:30 in the morning or 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Like right before sunrise. And so like that would wake me up first and I would try to go back asleep for a little bit. And then we would wake up for the sunrise and just, enjoy sitting on the patio. And you could see the ocean a little bit and see the sunrise and listen to all of the critters.
Yes.
It's just, it's like nature's music. It was so pretty.
Yeah, I went to work out several times and you did yoga on the patio at one point. The shower open to the patio, like the
it was cool. It was a big walk-in shower and
walk out.
And walk out. Yeah, it had, full glass so you could see out over the balcony, or you could actually open the door, which was really cool.
That was.
Yeah. So then we had dinner. The next day. Next day after the boat day, you had surf lessons.
Yeah. Surf lessons early in the morning. So there was, I don't remember how many of us. I'd have to.
There was like half of the group. Almost.
Yeah, there's probably 8 or so.
Yeah.
So we got on a boat. We went across the bay a little ways, kind of talked to the guy. He was awesome. Got out there, learned the techniques on the shore, got out there, started surfing.
Yeah.
He was helping us like push in the waves, telling us when to stand up. After that, we were paddling into the waves. They weren't huge, but they were very like consistent and easy for beginners.
Yeah.
Half of us who have been on boards for many, many years, wakeboards, snowboards, surfboards behind the boat. We would have loved a couple extra feet on the wave, but that didn't happen. But it was fantastic. Everyone got up, surfed. We had a great time. At one point for me, one of the most connecting parts was everyone was getting tired and going in, and there was 3 of us left. And it's the 3 of us that have spent hours on boats together and hours like wakeboarding or surfing or doing water sports together. So we had probably 20 minutes of just us 3 and that just felt very special.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah. I think one of the guys said that was his highlight from the trip. Was that moment.
Yay. Oh,
but
we'll get into that in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, they had to drag us to the boat essentially and say we're
these
done,
guys would never enough for these guys. But that's been a goal. I don't know if Phil had been out surfing before, but I know that's been something you've always wanted to do. And
that's something Brandon
has always wanted to do too. And that's kind of the reason why his wife chose Costa Rica is because of the surfing.
Surfing's
and
great.
So that is definitely something I know you said that I would probably like it.
You would totally.
And we'll give it a try next time we go out. But I think it'd be fun to see the kids.
Remy could do it.
Maybe Rona on a skimboard, or she'll just carry it around. I don't know.
I don't know how that would work, but
we'll see.
Maybe she could get up with me. I don't know.
Yeah.
But there was other surf spots that were close, but for whatever reason, either the time of year or just that week, it had been really windy.
Yeah, it was windy on the boat the day before.
Yeah, so the other place that was pretty close was like insanely large surf. And so the guy's like, yeah, we're not going there. I'm like, yeah, probably shouldn't. I mean, like 12 to 15 foot swells, like huge waves. So maybe another time.
Yeah. But I liked that it was a few hours that you guys were gone. So you guys did that early in the morning and then you were able to still come back and enjoy the afternoon. And we were able to like just lounge around and hang out, which was really cool. And
we just hung out by the pool.
Yeah.
Ate some food.
Yeah.
Had some drinks.
Yeah, I think we had lunch with friends and stuff. And then we went and got ready for dinner that night. And one of our friends showed us all, we did a rum tasting that he just learned about the night before, but it was really fun to see him. And, what was it, a 25-year-old rum?
Yeah.
That he, so we paired it with a different, a pineapple, orange, and then chocolate. And I mean, the presentation was just beautiful, and definitely could tell how like the different notes and things came out with the different flavors. So it was fun.
It was great. I think one of the things we haven't mentioned yet was how much work it was at this resort. So the elevation difference between like our room, it was, so our room was on the high, like kind of the highest part of the hill. You'd have to walk down to the restaurant, down to the pools, and then down to the beach.
Yeah.
And so there was like a lot of up and down. It was, it was awesome in some ways.
Right.
Like my steps are,
they were insane.
It was insane, but it was also at times a trek.
Yes, but they did have carts, so you could call for a cart. Yeah, and they would come pick you up. But I mean, from the beach though, you had to walk the stairs. There was no easier path to get down there. But
lizards everywhere,
huge iguanas. Those monkeys, like the one from Friends, the ones like in all movies, like, I can't remember what type of monkey it is, but they were cheeky little things. Like they would try to come and steal like purses if was anything left, like on chairs or down by the beach. Like they would get really curious and they would try to come and swipe, or food. Like there was one couple that was eating in one of the cabanas by the pool, and they kept trying to come down and get stuff off of their plate. So the staff had to come and like shoo them away. So it was just fun,
Panamanian white-faced capuchin.
Capuchin, yeah. And I think somebody said they call them the cappuccino monkeys or something. Capuchin, the capuchin, because they call them cappuccino. But
that and the howler monkeys.
And the howler monkeys, yeah. It's man, the first morning I heard the howler monkeys, I was freaked out. I was like,
they're creepy.
What is that noise? Oh my gosh, do you hear that? Of course, I'm waking him up. I'm like, do you hear that? And he's like, yeah, okay. And so it was freaky at first. And then after a while, I'm like, oh, it's really cool just to hear them. Like, I have lots of recordings. So
I was trying to pull one up right now.
Oh, I can't, my phone. But yeah, we'll have to, maybe we'll put a clip in at the right here or in the end or something like that.
Yeah.
We'll splice
We'll do it
clip.
in editing.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's me, Mark. I wanted to jump on here and share a quick little story for you. In the past year or so, I've been on the path of working with coaches and mentors, both on the one-on-one and in group settings, which has impacted the way I show up in my everyday life and ultimately helped to make big, lasting changes. My health is better. I'm down 10 pounds and feeling great. I have a deeper connection in my relationship with my wife, our kids, my friends and family, and I've made this big shift in my career, starting the transition from therapy into coaching. And with that said, I'm excited to offer support to the men out there who are looking to make some big changes in their life, whether it be in your relationship, your health, or your career, or maybe some of everything. If you're really ready to show up for yourself, to be supported in achieving your goals, I have 2 ways you can work with me. One-on-one VIP coaching experience. This is for you if you're looking to make big changes quickly. I'm here to help you and guide you and keep you accountable. I also have a men's group coaching program where you get to meet other men that are also stepping up to embrace their masculine and who are ready to make an impact on their lives. Links to both are in the show notes. I look forward to working with you. That was a great time. Again, we ate.
Went to bed early.
Ended up being about 10 o'clock. Some people got an extra drink, and then it was bedtime.
Yeah. And then the next day.
Last day, full day in Costa Rica.
We didn't have anything planned.
Nope, free day.
Yeah.
Some people got excursions.
Massages. Just different things. Yeah. Bree got sick.
She sure did.
That's what I got. So,
lucky you.
Yeah, it was about, I think we were going to wake up at like 5:30 and we were going to walk down to the beach so we could really see the sunrise.
Yeah.
Is what we were planning to do. And at 5:30, I was like, man, I don't know. I'm just not feeling it. Something's off. Let's just go back to sleep. And I think it was like 6:30 rolls around, and I'm like, oh, this isn't good. And I have to run to the bathroom. And I apparently had food poisoning.
Or something. Or stomach bug.
But
we don't know.
it was not good. I think you were like, okay, I'm going to give you some space. You went to go work out because the way this was set up, like the bathroom situation was not ideal.
No. So the bathroom was like, there was no privacy. I mean, there was a door, but there was gaps everywhere. It was glass. It was like, yeah. All the couples talked about it.
How it's just, not ideal. And so I was like, okay, after that, I was like, okay, I'm going to lay down, feeling really good. Like, let me just lay here for a little bit.
You know, the relief after vomiting, it's like, you're better, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I was like, okay, cool. And then it just wasn't. And so literally all day I was in bed. I couldn't even hardly walk. I couldn't keep water down. I've never been that sick before, ever. And especially not on a vacation. And so there was a lot of feels that were coming up. I was having FOMO.
Yeah.
There were still some people that I was like wanting to connect with that I hadn't had conversations with really, and just spending time with you. Like there were things that we wanted to do together. Mm-hmm. We were going to go paddleboarding in the morning, and there was a really delicious breakfast every morning. And I love breakfast, and I missed out on it, and just time with friends and just the experience. Again, this was a dream vacation that we had been so excited for so long, and to miss out on a whole day. And during that, I would have these thoughts like, I hope Mark's having fun. I hope if I'm suffering, at least he's having fun and making some memories. But then there was a moment too where I was like,
so before you go there, I was like, okay, like one, if she's getting sick, she doesn't really want me there. She's a private sick person.
Guys, it was not pretty.
I check in, but, I kind of do my own thing and hang out with friends. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to do too much because I don't want to be gone in case she needs something. And
again, the trek to get to the room from anywhere. So.
I was at the pool. We were at the pool just hanging out, talking.
Yeah, but it's still a hike. And so, yeah.
And then I came back to the room at one point.
Yeah. And my whole demeanor about him changed. Going from, I hope he's having fun, to he's like, hey, how are you? And he had texted me, and I had texted him like, man, I'm still getting sick. Like, I can't keep anything down. I don't know what to do. So I had been checking in with him. But as soon as he came in to my space, I was like, why haven't you been checking on me?
Oh, I thought everything was great. Like, maybe she's starting to feel better. Like I'm this loving husband. I came back. I'm gonna check on her, see what's going on, hang out with her, and I get the
where have you been?
Yeah,
I've been up here all alone, and
I'm just like, I have a cell phone. You have a cell phone. I'll do anything you want if you just say it out loud.
Yeah, and so definitely. Hit a little snag, little tough spot. And I was hurt. I was sad. I was bummed. I was obviously sick, heightened emotions. And so I took it out on him.
She didn't take it out too bad. It was okay.
Yeah, he received it well. He knew like it was just a tough situation for everybody. I tried to rally. I took a shower.
You started to rally.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I haven't gotten sick in a while. I think I can do this. Like,
because dinner was coming up is what was happening.
Yeah, it was the last dinner. And we had looked at the menu earlier. I'm like, oh my gosh, this looks so good. Oh my gosh, the dessert looks amazing. So I'm a breakfast person and a dessert person. Like at the in-between, I can do without. But
and here's the secret. She wasn't wrong. Best food there, this dinner. Best dessert, this dinner.
You had dessert?
I didn't have dessert. I just saw it and knew everything that was on there.
Okay.
I'm the type of dessert person that if I can't even read the dessert, I'm probably not going to enjoy that much. I mean, I like some staples, like some just regular stuff. And this was like that.
Yeah.
The night before you got sick,
too
was
fancy.
Like way like stuff that.
Not too fancy. It's just like sometimes like just too I don't know, artsy. Trying too
just
hard.
try too hard.
I don't know.
From my opinion.
Yeah,
but,
it's like just give me a brownie and some ice cream. Like,
yeah. You're like, give me some tiramisu.
Tiramisu. Anywho, so yeah, I tried to rally. I couldn't even stand up to shower, so Mark had to help me shower.
I hated that.
Yeah, it was really terrible. I know.
It was a weird. Yeah, we won't get too far into that.
No. So yeah, I tried, and after the shower, I was just drained. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go sit in bed a little bit.
Wake me up in 30 minutes.
Yeah, wake me up in 30 minutes. I'll like throw myself together, and that was not happening. Sometimes I wonder if I would have really tried. Like, I mean, I couldn't even walk from one side of the room to the other without being hobbled over, hunched over and hobbling.
I don't think they had wheelchairs.
Yeah.
That would have been a runaway wheelchair down the
hill. But anywho,
bad.
So I missed out and I was really bummed, and Mark went, and it ended up.
I didn't enjoy it at all.
It was a really good night. They ended up being able to push all of the tables together. So they were sitting around kind of like in this big, like powwow, like type
big group.
And
so there was one other guy where his wife didn't come. They have 2 small kids. There's a number of reasons.
Yeah.
So he was my date that night. So we hung out. We just, as a group hung out, talked. We did high-low. We talked about our highs, our lows. There were some very beautiful shares there, and a lot of reflection on the connections that were made with people that we knew well, talking about more and more things, or people we didn't know very well at all, and connecting with them. And when people are like, "Hey, let's get together once we get home," and that feels good. Or somebody else says something like, "Hey, I had so many great conversations and I learned so much." I'm like, okay, that's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Because I think I can speak for myself. My intention being with people is to have deeper conversations. I don't want to talk about the weather. Like, the weather's great. It's 87 and sunny every single day. Like, what are we going to say about that?
Yeah.
Right? Let's talk about the real things. And it felt good to do that. And during the whole dinner, I'm like, man, Bree would really enjoy this. The food's great. The conversation, and then
and they had dancing that night too.
The bartenders. So some of the people did the mixology class, so they had already met these bartenders, and so they were like coming to the table and having a good time, and like, try this, try that. And another couple did salsa dancing, and so they were getting up and like doing some of the salsa, and the waitresses like saw that, and there was a live band, so they took them up there, and we all went up there like dancing together, and I'm like, oh man, Brie would love this. So it was like super bittersweet on my end too.
Yeah, I ordered chicken noodle soup for dinner.
Well, kind of. We ordered chicken noodle soup.
Yeah, because I was like, okay, I think I need to eat something. I think I can try that now. I've been able to keep some water down. So that's a whole thing. Yeah, we tried to order. I was like, there's chicken soup on here with vegetables for $12. Like, go ahead and order it. He ordered it before
delivery fee $10.
Right.
Didn't know that.
And then the taxes there are really high. So they get to the door and they're like, $35. I was like, send it back.
She was sick. She was not having it.
I was
just like, okay, let's get this chicken soup.
Yeah, and it was delicious. It was so good. So it was a bummer.
It was.
But the next day,
travel day,
ready to go home. We woke up.
Yeah, we hit about our limit to be away from our kids.
Yeah, it's about 5 days for us right now.
Definitely.
Takes a toll on us, takes a toll on the kids, takes a toll on the grandparents, especially. They're like, we didn't get more than 5 hours of sleep the whole time. We're like, sorry. So yeah, we did wake up and watch the sunrise on the balcony, and just took it nice and slow. And we went and had breakfast, and then we went down to the beach.
We paddleboarded together
and got to do that. And then slowly friends started trickling out.
Yep.
And having to leave and head to the airport. And so, yeah.
Then it was our turn.
Yeah. And then I forgot my wallet in the room.
Oh, yes.
We pull up to, we literally get to the airport, and I'm like, oh, shoot. I didn't even check. I'm still brain fog from being sick. And I'm like, I don't know where my passport is. And you're like, oh, they're in my bag. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, where's my wallet? And you're like, oh crap, I put it in the safe on boat day. And I obviously didn't need it the whole time. And so I didn't even think about it. So I'm like, who's still there? There was another group that wasn't leaving until like an hour after us. And so I was like, here's our room number. Here's our safe number. Can you please get it? And thankfully our friend got it. And then they happened to be at the airport at the same time as us because our flight hadn't left yet. So I was able to get my wallet.
Yes. Able to buy souvenirs, all the good stuff for the kids.
Oh, yeah. It was cool.
So,
yeah.
Great trip.
Amazing. If you have not been,
highly recommend. So it's going to be interesting as far as integration coming home. I had to go straight back to work. Terrible job on me, but I had to. But you've also
been off work for 2 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Yeah. So we had the holidays, I was off. And then I was sick for a week.
Yeah. And then we were gone for a week.
And then we left for Costa Rica for...
so 3 weeks.
Yeah. I was gone from work for 3 weeks. I had to get back.
So we did have a little snag with coming home. So our flight from Miami to home got delayed, but it didn't get delayed until it got like delayed 20 minutes. And then we boarded the plane and then it was like delayed another 45 minutes or something like that. So we're literally sitting on the plane and we were supposed to be home at like 11:30 at night. We didn't get into the airport until like 1. Mm-hmm. And that means we did not get home and asleep until like 2:30. Mm-hmm. And then Hugh had to go and be at work at 9. The kids came home at 8:30 that morning because our son was getting on the bus. And so like we had to be up and my daughter refused, our daughter.
Some days it's your daughter.
Some days she's yours. But anyways, refused to go to school because she knew mommy and daddy were coming home.
Yes.
And so it was a long day. We did lots of snuggles and TV time that day because I knew my capacity. Because I was like, we don't have any integration. Like if they would have both been at school, I would have been able to take a nap a little bit and then kind of just get my head straight. But integration is super, super important, and we definitely need to plan better. We talked about this. But it was just kind of right back into life. It was, Remy had practice that night and then just a lot of things. And so.
And for me, it'll be interesting to watch the integration with the friends that, the friends we were with, the ones we're already close to, the ones we become closer to, and see what that looks like, because it's a challenge in friendships when you have kids and you have other things going on. And it's like, let's get together. Well, okay. When, where, how? Like, if you don't actually put it on the schedule, it's never going to happen.
It's not going to happen. You can say it all you want.
So when we leave there and it's like, hey, let's do something together. And then that's like up in the air. It's like, okay.
Somebody has to take initiative.
Yep. Somebody has to take initiative and take charge and make it happen.
Yeah. So
and we'll see. I don't know. I'm in this weird place. So it's like, I want to, but right now there's a lot going on as well.
Well,
so
we've got a couple of tournaments. We've got one coming up and then rookie state for our kiddo. And I think after that, then we have a nice break in the calendar a little bit until March, which is nice. So,
okay.
We can ease in, I think what we're saying is like, we needed a little break, a little space also, because we've been going. And so,
yes.
Yeah. But so just a reminder, if you have a friend or family member and you haven't seen them in a while and you miss them, take the initiative, text them, call them and say, hey, I miss you. When can I see you? What works in your calendar? Like, let's book it, And again, that's part of my word for the year. Connection is taking that initiative, because I have been one that usually sits back and lets others kind of plan that. And that's just because of who I am. Like, I'm a lot slower for things. And then also being a mom and kids and schedules and like all that stuff comes first. And then I forget. And so I'm like, no, if I want to make a connection with somebody and I miss them and I want to spend time with them, I'm going to take that initiative this year. And I can't
wait. I'm excited for you.
Yeah. So that's just my loving, gentle reminder for all of you. If there's something you want to do or someone you want to see, let them know, because they're not going to read your mind. And I think that that's something that a lot of people tend to, and I know people very close to me that do this. Well, if they wanted to, then they would. Well, if you want to, why don't you?
Yeah.
You know,
you're in control of what you want.
Exactly. Turn that back around on yourself. And
yeah,
if you miss
if you're sick and you want me in the room.
But I also wanted you to have fun, just not without me.
No, it's really hard to have fun without you.
Yeah, I'm a really fun person.
Not in that way, but yes, that is also true. All these things can be true at the same time. They're not mutually exclusive.
Yeah, but that's our Costa Rica recap.
Yeah, more to come. More Costa Rica.
Yeah, very excited. We'll share our journey with you. More plans of when we're going. I don't know when. But
if you have any questions, let us know.
Yeah, for sure. And again, go check us out on social media. Follow us on Instagram. Our links are in the show notes. We'll be posting all the pictures and all the fun stuff. And if you have any questions, hit us up there too. So yeah, anything else?
No, that's all I have for right now. Until next time.
Till next time. Let that be enough for now.
All right.
Have a good week, guys. We'll see you next time.
Alrighty. Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode. If you found this helpful, entertaining, or both, please take a quick minute to give a rating and review. That would mean the world to us, and it helps other beautiful humans to find our show. We'll see you next week.